are certain prayers you are praying, all you need is information is an answer. Look at the story of Naaman. Naaman was the commander of the army of the king of Syria. He was also a mighty man of valor, but there was a but. He was a leper. And the Syrians had gone out on raids and had brought back captive a young girl from the land of Israel. So they brought back a maid who was an Israelite. Then she said to her mistress, if only my master were with the prophet who is in Samaria, for he would heal him of his leprosy. And Naaman went in and told his master, saying, thus and thus said the girl, who is from the land of Israel. And the king of Syria said, go now and I will send a letter. And you know the rest of the story. What happened? He was cleansed. Now, this was associated with the right information. But in this case, there was the maid and there was the information. It could have been somebody from the boardroom, paraphrasing, that could have told Naaman, hey, there's an Elisha, and you would have heard it well. You know, some people need to look big for you to see that the information is big. But this was a maid, a little girl. A whole commander could have looked and said, hey, this has a what does she know? I beg you, pass, waka pass. Like some of you, very rude. You have waka pass your mobile favor. The person may not be learned. This girl wasn't learned. Sometimes in your positioning for receiving encounter or receiving a visitation, don't look down on someone's size. You already have imagined how your favor should come, the favor carrier. Come like an angel and call your name, Fortune. Yet you're not fortunate to hear. Sometimes I'm like, hey, what if I had run with wrong information concerning Reverend? I'm telling you, I had close friends who told me I'm fooling myself because Reverend did not look like any package. Your Reverend. I'm telling you that even when I became a pastor's wife, I went with some of my girls to my church where I was, a member at that time. As at that time, Reverend was still, even when we got married, it wasn't like that. We used to stroll, buy food. Our romance was strolling, trekking, that kind of thing. And then, one of my girls told me in the church where I was coming from, where I got married, she was like, Mama, but you didn't see all these guys. I said, I heard the right information. I didn't look at the wrong one. People told me that what am I doing? It's not as if I was lacking toasters, but I heard right. They can have the right information and not hear rightly. I heard. Even down to if I did not have the right information, even the way Reverend asked me out, I would have said, this man. But I said, follow me as I follow Jesus. Who does that? Inside his friend, he even spotted. He took a part of his friend's house. There was no event. That's what I saw some of you crying. Oh, pet house. Oh, nothing was petal. Follow me as I follow Jesus. That was the information. And I went with it and I experienced an encounter. Visitation upon visitation. You need to hear the right information. Don't measure the packages that look divine, but they don't sync with what you are imagining or how you are measuring it. That's why some of you have missed favor because it didn't look like what you imagined. Don't box God.